be a therapist. I was adopted as an infant. Although I had like great parents, great family, adopted kids kind of tend to have feelings of abandonment. So my entire life I was always interested in how children must feel and how teenagers must feel, and does anybody feel like I do, and maybe I want to help them. So got a psychology degree, and then after a couple years of working with children in agencies, then I went back and got my master's degree to become a licensed clinical social worker. And I started a private practice 15 years ago. I've been full for many, many years. Just started realizing I didn't have enough hours in the day to see everybody that needed help. And so I thought, well, kind of duplicate myself and hire really good therapists who are just as compassionate and caring and kind as I am, then I think it might work to have a group practice.
The way that when you walk through the door, you are immediately welcomed, regardless of your color of skin, your age, your gender, whatever it is, like you are immediately welcomed. This is your space, this is your safe space. You can ask questions and not feel dumb. You could say silly things and have silly emotions and feel safe.
The hardest thing with teens or kids is honestly just getting them in the door. Sometimes they're excited, but that's very rare. It's more so usually me and the parents talking and me supporting them, and they say, what do I do? How do I get them in here? This all sounds great. And I'm like, if you can get them in once, it's all about me building the rapport from there. Their buy-in is important.
Each one of us specializes in different areas. Children or teenagers, young adults, older population, families, marriage, couples, counseling. Everyone has their own specialty. We do a pretty good job of understanding which therapist would be best for given the situation.
One of the things that I specialize in is I love working with people who have had a bad experience in therapy before and getting to repair that relationship with therapy.
I think that it starts with trust. So me being able to build that trust with that client could be the first step in terms of them being vulnerable. Let's say that they've never opened up to anyone ever in their life and they're always masking, they're always hiding their emotions. If I make them feel comfortable enough to be vulnerable, then yes, after one session, they might feel weight off of their shoulders.
I definitely like the atmosphere, they've created. It feels safe and welcoming and professional too. So it's a good balance between we know what we're doing, we're using evidence-based treatment, but we're also gonna be authentic, we're gonna be ourselves and be open to listening to the client, letting them lead.
When there's any new research, new books, new trainings, we get informed, kind of inundated with all the new trainings and new research. We love to learn new things.
They're on it. Selina, in my first week here, she had me researching certain new modalities that she's really excited about. So I was excited. I was like, wow, cool. I want to be learning about these too.
There's really no expectations that anyone needs to have. They fill out a simple assessment online on our website. And just the basics. You can give us as much information or as little information as you want. And then we come in and the first session is just an assessment of like what's going on, how can we help. It can be hard at first. It gets easier.